up, guys? I'm going to be talking about ear stretching tutorial today. First things first, you're going to need your ears pierced. If you don't have your ear pierced, go to your local tattoo shop and they'll do it for you. Don't go to Walmart or Claire's. Just a bad idea. Once you get your ears pierced, wait 6 weeks until stretching. The 6 weeks is the time that they'll tell you until you can take your earrings out and change them. So I'm not telling you this because I want you to get irritated and impatient. I'm telling you this because it's the best thing for you. I'm telling you this because if you do not wait, your ears can get infected. It'll hurt way more when you're stretching, and it's just going to be very uncomfortable, and your ears are going to be irritated, and you're going to have to take them out and start all over again. And that's just going to piss you off. What you're going to need to stretch is you're going to need tapers. A regular ear piercing size is an 18 gauge, usually. And what you're going to need is you're going to need a 16 gauge taper to make your first jump, or make your first stretch. And what you're going to do is you're going to slowly slide the taper into your ear. It's okay if you feel a little pressure, but if you feel any resistance besides what you feel like you should be feeling, do not stretch. Wait longer. Same goes for as you continue stretching. You're going to feel a little pressure, and that's normal, so don't freak out. If you feel way too much, or you feel like you should not be feeling that much pressure, do not stretch. I cannot stress that enough. Also, a lot of controversial arguments is that people with connected lobes to their ears cannot stretch. That's not true, alright? I have a buddy who actually stretched his ears up to 1 inch, and his lobes were like that. So, I mean, it's not impossible. You can do it. You just need to be careful and know what you're doing. Okay, so in order to get tapers, what you can do is you can go to your local tattoo shop or piercing shop or whatever, and they should have them there. You can also go to kingsbodyjewelry.com, or you can go to plugyourholes.com, and both of those sites will have stretching kits. Now, stretching kits usually come with tapers, usually from an 18 gauge to a 0 gauge. Now, once you get to 0 gauge, I would suggest using the taping method. The taping method includes taking your plug that you have and wrapping a couple layers of tape around your plugs. By a couple, I mean like maybe 2 or 3, depending on how you feel. This is very much less painful than using tapers. It's safer, and it's just more healthy for your ears. Tapers can cause blowouts. You don't want blowouts. Not good. They can also cause part of your ear to be like a weigh your ear down almost, and the bottom of your ear will be bigger than the top. Alright? So, I would suggest using the taping method once you get to 0 gauge, or even double 0 gauge. It just depends. Also, there's a bunch of different plugs you can have. I am wearing 1 inch black acrylic plugs. A lot of people don't like acrylic. I personally don't have a problem with it. It's not bad, I don't think. They're cheap, and they work, so, go for it. Also, I would suggest doing all the research you can before you go into stretching. A lot of people ask me how permanent is it. It's pretty permanent. This is my second time stretching. My ears were originally at an inch and a half before I actually took out my ears and let them close, and they closed up to about, this ear closed up to about a 00, and this ear closed up to about a 9/16. So they're pretty permanent. They usually won't go back to your regular size. If you don't feel like you're gonna want these forever, don't do it. You can get them fixed. You can have plastic surgery to get your ears fixed, but it's gonna cost money, and a lot of people don't have money to do that. So I would, if you don't feel like you're gonna like them, don't do it. Simple as that. Also, make sure that this is the lifestyle you want to lead. It's not just because you don't want them because everyone else has them. You want them because you like them. I mean, you don't want to impress anybody else. If somebody likes them, that doesn't mean you have to like them. All right, if you don't like them, that's fine. Good for you. I support that. The thing is that everyone needs to do their own thing, and if you want to do everyone else's thing, that makes you a basic bitch, and nobody likes a basic bitch. So yeah, simple as that. Plugs. There's a bunch of different kinds of plugs. There's glass plugs, tunnels. You got double flares. You got wood, acrylic, silicone. Shit. I'm sure there's more. I just can't think of them. I mean, you have captive bead rings and fucking whole bunch of other shits I can't really think of the name of right now, but whatever. The tape you want to use for stretching, a lot of people will say electrical tape. I would not use electrical tape, seeing as it is adhesive and it sticks to other things than itself. I would recommend using bondage tape or sex tape, which is the same thing, by the way, or PTFE plumber's tape. Now, both of these kinds of tape, they're non-adhesive and they only stick to themselves. So, if you take a layer of this tape and you try to stick it on a wall, it won't stick. The tape will only stick to itself. And what you'll want to do is take your plug out, wrap 2 layers around your plug, put it back in your ear. Wait a couple days. I would say do 2 layers every other day. This will help you get to your goal size. It'll be less painful, and I feel like you'll be satisfied. Oils you need to use. A lot of times your lobes will get really thick, really thin. And as you can see, my ears are really, really thick. I have thick lobes. What I use personally is a jojoba oil, and it is spelled Jojoba, and it's actually pronounced jojoba. But if you go to a jewelry website, they should have it. Don't think it's hard to find. It's not. A little container, probably about this big, costs like $5. So, and it's worth it. It'll help thicken your lobes, keep them healthy, and hell, you can even use it on your hair, and it'll grow your hair faster. I mean, kind of off topic, but just thought I'd let you know. If you want plugs, don't go to Hot Topic. All their plugs are shit quality, and they're not worth it, and they're just a waste of time. You'll waste money, and you'll hear a lot of people say this, and I can say this from experience. I have a pair of black silicone tunnels that I bought from Hot Topic, and they are shit. I can't even put them in because it hurts my ears so bad. See what else do I need to cover. I guess I can just do stretching in general. If you're wanting to stretch other than your ears, I would be very careful. Not all of your body parts stretch like your ears do, alright? Your nostrils, you can stretch those, alright? These right here, you can stretch those, and it's gonna hurt way worse. It's gonna hurt way, way worse. And, I mean, it's gonna be worth it, don't get me wrong, but it's gonna suck. Your labret, you can stretch your labret. So it's gonna hurt a little bit, and you can still do it, and that's fine. I guess that's all for today. I mean, you can comment below. I'll answer any questions. Message me on Facebook. I'll ask you, or you can ask me anything. I won't ask you nothing, but ask me anything. I'll try to answer the best of my abilities, and I guess just comment, rate, subscribe. Peace, guys.